What's up guys, and welcome to my very first Tekken video. My recent videos have mostly been focused on Mortal Kombat, so I thought I might as well switch it up for a bit. Today, we're going to be discussing the plan Reina had been hinting at throughout the story mode of Tekken 8. Tekken 8's campaign was surprisingly good, and it opened up a bunch of crazy new avenues the story could go down in the future. Reina, a new character to the Tekken series, seems to be the new centerpiece of the story, which gives way to a lot of cool possibilities. Throughout most of the story, it was a mystery as to who Reina truly was. It was heavily insinuated that she had a relation to the Mishima bloodline, as she has a very odd interest in the Devil Gene. And she also uses the Mishima style. It isn't until the end of the game that we find out that Reina is actually Heihachi's daughter, adding even more insane family drama into the mix. But even so, what is her plan? Let's take a look at the hints she dropped throughout the story. Firstly, let's look at her obsession with the Devil Gene. She seems to share an interest in the Devil Gene that is very similar to Kazuya in a way, which potentially alludes to her true nature. Partway through the story, it's revealed that she's trying to activate her own personal Devil Gene, which she ends up succeeding in at the end of the story. So with that in mind, we know she probably isn't planning on doing anything necessarily good with that power. But still, what is her plan? Well, there's some hints that allude towards what that might be. During the battle between G Corporation and the Rebels, Reina asks Nina to come work for her, which is odd, seeing as at that point, we really don't know much about her origin. If we take a look at her story ending, which isn't canon, I know, she enters the new King of Iron Fist tournament, which was created to find a new head for the organization. She joins, and ends up daydreaming of herself as the head of the Mishima Zaibatsu, with Jin, Kuma, and even Kazuya more or less being her servants. She claims that she'll build the world anew, while also honoring Heihachi's legacy. This is pretty ironic, as Heihachi hated the Devil Gene with all of his being, and now his own flesh and blood will be upholding his legacy, while also embracing their devil heritage. She more or less plans on combining the goals of both Kazuya and Heihachi, which is a pretty scary idea. This will likely result in Reina reviving the Mishima Zaibatsu, and leading with an iron fist, no pun intended. Well, maybe pun intended. Kazuya was hell-bent on strength and destruction, but I think Reina will be a bit more calculated and cunning, which should make for a fresh take on the Mishima family drama. Reina is also now the only person with the Devil Gene, which makes her even more of a threat. I think we'll likely see Jin and Kazuya teaming up in some form for Tekken 9, seeing as they're both significantly weaker following the events of Tekken 8. Kazuya is due for a redemption arc, and what better way to start that than having him work with his son to stop this new threat? And no, before you say anything, Kazuya is not dead. If you haven't seen a character get completely destroyed, then chances are they're still alive. Tekken characters are far more sturdy than Mortal Kombat characters, and that's saying something. But yeah, that's all for now. What do you guys think? Do you think this theory makes sense? Be sure to let me know why or why not down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon.